could the Toronto Marlies of the American Hockey League be moving to Hamilton in the fall? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rink-Side with Hits and Clips. Well, in this episode 21, I recently just did a live stream and I thought I would record another video following that specific content of opening the CHL card box. But I wanted to cover something based on something that I saw on social media that could potentially happen in the coming fall. Maybe none of you have even heard about this. This is the first time I'm officially hearing about this on Instagram. But as per the source, and you can tune into over on Instagram, the Instagram of the guy on that I heard the source from is from the other Babs. And so there is potential, there is some conversation that we think, and this could very well be certainly happening. But could the Toronto Marlies of the American Hockey League be moving to Hamilton in the fall, if not this coming fall, in 2026? What are your thoughts on that? Because I think if the Toronto Marlies move from the Coca-Cola Coliseum to the newly renovated FirstOntario Centre in Hamilton, Ontario, this could be really beneficial for the city of Hamilton itself. Because remember, the Hamilton Bulldogs used to have a OHL team of the Hamilton Bulldogs before they got relocated to Brantford. Now, obviously, the former Belleville Bulls of the OHL became the former Hamilton Bulldogs of the OHL as they were then relocated to Hamilton. Well, just recently, 2 seasons ago, the Hamilton Bulldogs then relocated to Brantford as that community has been really loving the support of the Bulldogs coming into their home arena and making the Bulldogs a big part of their city. Well, with the Hamilton Bulldogs moving from Hamilton to Brantford, they were doing a lot of renovations for the FirstOntario Centre in the city. There were rumors of the arena getting renovated. There were rumors of the arena getting demolished and putting up condos. Well, it looks like it is official that the FirstOntario Centre is completing renovations at this point, if not now, during the summer, and they will welcome hopefully the new AHL team if they relocate the Toronto Marlies of the AHL to Hamilton. Now, could we see the Toronto Marlies keep the name Marlies and just relocate them to the Hamilton Marlies? Or will we see the Marlies fully rebrand themselves and make them into a city that Hamilton fully loves? Well, we saw that the Toronto Rock, as they used to play at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, they recently moved over to the Paramount Fine Food Center where the Mississauga Steelheads used to play before they got moved to Brampton where they play now at the CAA Center. Well, could we see the same thing for the Toronto Marlies? But could we just see them fully rebrand themselves? Will they keep the same logo and the same name and the full organization, corporate name itself? We don't know. But I think since the FirstOntario Centre has fully been renovated, I think we could see an AHL affiliate team come into this building. They have the size, they have the capacity, they have the city, they have the community to do so. But I think with now the Toronto Scepters of the PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League, coming and moving into Coca-Cola Coliseum, could we see the Scepters stay there permanently and then have the Marlies move over to Hamilton? Because there has been talks of ever since the Bulldogs left and the Bulldogs permanently staying in Brantford, could we see the Marlies make a permanent home in Hamilton? And there's been a lot of talks of, in the future, Hamilton not really wanting to bring an OHL team back per se, but they're more looking into AHL. And could that be the Marlies? Because this would be a perfect destination for them. They're right next to the city of Toronto. They have the fan base, they have the market. So could we see the Marlies making a permanent move to Hamilton and becoming the Hamilton Marlies? Only time will tell. We'll have to see what comes in the fall, but I just wanted to make a video on this current discussion and get your thoughts and your opinions on what you might think what will happen to the Marlies. Will they stay in Toronto? Will they move to Hamilton? Will Hamilton fully rebrand the Marlies? Will the Marlies stay the same and just go out of Hamilton as they're not too far away from Toronto? We'll have to see. But in the meantime, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Spotify and on Bluesky for the latest notifications, and we'll see you again soon.